Good morning, dear students. I am Rama Dodari, an English teacher from Sri Janak Secondary School. Today, we are going to discuss about the project work that is in your textbook, page number 11. Now, let's study it. Let's study the question given in your textbook, page number 11. So, you are requested to turn your page number 11 of your textbook project work. Here is a brief description of Predator by Arun Pradhan. Read the description and prepare a similar description of your place stating what the visitors can and cannot do there. Paste a photograph of the place if possible. This is the question asked in your textbook, and if you observe the textbook, there is a picture of predator. Yes. Now let's read the text, and after reading the text we are going to discuss about how to write this kind of text. This text is written by Arun Pradhan. Dear students, please pay your attention and look at your book, page number 12. The text is in next page, yes, page number 12. Please turn it and listen to me. Predator is a transit point to Dhankuta from Sunsari district. Please study the first line properly. Predator is a transit point to Dhankuta from Sunsari district. Now, dear students, you may not know the meaning of the word transit. Yes, in this first line. Transit means the process of being moved or carried away from one place to another, and it is a transit to Dhankuta, from where you go to Dhankuta from Sunsari district. It is the transit point, means it is the process of being moved or carried from one place to another. It is 16 km northeast from Dharan. How far is it from Dharan? Can you answer? Yes, of course, yes. It is 16 km northeast from Dharan. It is at the top of a hill almost 1450 meters high from the sea level. It is the top of the hill. Yes, it is at the top of the hill, almost 1450 meters high from the sea level. Dear student, how high is Predator from the sea level? It is 1450 meters high. People from different places visit Predator for a picnic in the winter and to enjoy cool, fresh air in the hot summer. Now, people go to Predator. Why do people go to Predator? Dear students, it's clear from the sentence that people visit Predator for a picnic in the winter and to enjoy cool, fresh air in the hot summer. In winter, they go for a picnic, and in summer, they want to enjoy. They want to feel cool and fresh. That's why people visit Predator in summer. Charles Point is a peak the British Prince Charles climbed in 1994 and now known as Predator Viewpoint, is a point one should reach. Charles Point. What is Charles Point? The peak the British Prince Charles climbed in 1994. In 1994, Prince Charles from British, he had visited Bhedetar, and that viewpoint is now called Bhedetar Viewpoint, and it is the place that everybody must reach. Visitors are allowed to take photographs there. If you visit Bhedetar, you can take as many photographs as you can. You can enjoy your photographs. A road goes from Kampak, Danda Bazar and Rabi from Bhedetar. You can go by road, yes, for Kampak, Danda Bazar and Rabi from Bhedetar. Visitors can stay in cool lodges and cozy hotels and lodges there. You have very comfortable hotels over there, and you can stay overnight also. You can stay as many days as you like if you go and visit Bhedetar. A 20-minute walk to the west from Bhedetar leads the visitor to the famous second Pathivara Devi temple. Pathivara Devi temple is a very famous temple. This is not the exactly Pathivara temple. It is known as second Pathivara Devi temple. If you walk for 20 minutes, you can reach to second Pathivara Devi temple, and it is to the west from Bhedetar. Hindus are allowed to worship the goddess. In this Pathivara Devi temple, only Hindus are allowed to worship. Other religious people can't worship, but they can have observation. They can have the view of this temple. They say belief in supernatural power is necessary to weave people together. Yes, people believe that supernatural power is necessary to weave the people, to tie the people together, to bind the people together. In addition, Bhedetar is a viewpoint of the beautiful scenery of the plains of Kosi and the charming Himalayan ranges like Kumbhakarna and Makalu. And from the Bhedetar you can see a very good view. You can see beautiful scenery of the plains. You can observe plains from Bhedetar, and you can observe Himalaya ranges like Kumbhakarna and Makalu. You can see through Bhedetar. If you look at north, you can see Kumbhakarna and Makalu, and if you look at the south, you can see the beautiful plains of Kosi. Anyone can easily catch regular buses or hire taxis at Bhanuchok Dharan for Bhedetar. If you want to visit Bhedetar, there is the facility of transportation. Yes, you can have regular buses. You can have buses to go to Bhedetar from Bhanuchok. And if you don't want to go by bus, you can go by hiring taxis also. There are a lot of taxis at Bhanuchok to take you to Bhedetar. This is the description. As I have already told you, this is the description by Arun Pradhan. Now, dear students, you have to prepare this kind of writing. This is the project work, yes. That's why you have to prepare this kind of writing about your own place. The question is the same, yes. Read the description and prepare a similar description of your place, stating what the visitors can and cannot do there. And you have to paste photograph if you have the photograph. This is the question. Now, dear students, you may have visited different places and You know popular places in Nepal for tourists, yes? Now, can you answer me what places are popular for tourists in Nepal? Which places tourists want to visit most? There are many places in Nepal. You can tell, yes, you can tell me very big number. You can tell me numbers of places that tourists like to visit in Nepal. For example, what are the examples? You can think yourself or you can write in your copies also. The places are Pokhara, they want to visit Kathmandu, Sagarmatha, the area of Sagarmatha, yes. National parks tourists want to visit, they want to have trekking. Please, tourists come to Nepal to visit different places of Nepal. They want to visit Rara Lake. Yes, you can answer this. Which places have you ever visited? You may also have visited a lot of places in our country. You may have visited Pokhara, Kathmandu, and different places, Ilam. People visit. We have tour from our schools also. Schools take students to visit different places of Nepal so that students can broaden their mind. They can learn a lot of things about culture, people, location, the food they eat, the drink they drink. These kind of things can make the students, it helps to broaden the mind of the students. And you have visited different places, and I want to ask you one question. Which place you like the most? You may have visited different places, but among them you may have the best place or favorite place you have visited. You can write about that place also. And while writing this kind of writing that is in your text, you have to have certain idea what to write and what not to write. Are you listening to me, dear students? While writing the description of a place, first of all you have to write the name of the place you have visited or you like the most, or about your own place. Then after you have to write about the location of the place. Where is it located? Then after geography. It is hill, Himalayan, Tarai, what kind of geography it is in. Then after climate. What climate is in the place you are living. What are the facilities? Facility means road facility, telephone facility, electricity facility, water facility, hotel facilities, yes. This kind of things should be mentioned. And historical sites also. For example, in our place we can write about Navabuddha. It is the historical place. We can write about Timal Naranthan, Gumbaz. Yes, we can write about these things also. It makes our text very beautiful. And you have to write about cultural site. What culture people follow, what kind of clothes they wear, what kind of food they eat. You have to write about these things also while writing this kind of text. And other things are what things are allowed to you to do. For example, if you go to temple, you are not allowed to wear leather products. Yes, for example, leather belts, bags, you are not allowed to carry. These things should be written in the text. And famous things, you have to write about the famous things also. What things are famous in your place, in your locality. And accessibility, you have to write about it, how you can go there. You have to walk, you can have taxis, you can have private vehicles, or you have what kind of regular buses. Yes, you have to write about how you can reach to the place you are describing. And for this, you have to keep in mind, first of all, you have to list, you have to sketch it off. And after sketching the points, You can write, you can develop the sentences as you like. Now, you may be clear about writing this kind of text, and if possible, please don't forget to attach the photograph of your locality if possible. But if you don't have any photographs, it's not compulsory for you to paste the photograph. If you paste, it's good. Now, dear students, you can write this kind of text. I hope you understood the text and you can write the text. For example, what things are allowed to do, what things are not allowed to do. Yes, you have to write about this kind of things also in the writing this kind of text. Now, let's discuss about some of the questions that may be asked from this kind of text. For example, you can be asked, match the following. Yes. Now, in the match the following, column A and column B is given there. In column A, there's a question, and in column B, there's a answer. There are answers, yes. For that, let's study the question, or this is about the meaning. First word is transit, Transit, transit. And dear students, I had already told you about the meaning of the word transit. Cozy, C-O-Z-Y, cozy. Third word is worship, W-O-R-S-H-I-P, worship. Fourth word is charming, C-H-A-R-M-I-N-G, charming. Last word is H-I-R-E, higher. The answers in column B are: so, respect for God. So, respect for God, especially by saying prayers. This is one option. Second one is pay money to borrow something for a short time. Pay money to borrow something for a short time. Third one is very pleasant and attractive. Very pleasant and attractive. Fourth one is the process of being moved or carried from one place to another. Dear students, please listen to this properly. The process of being moved or carried from one place to another. Warm and comfortable. Now, let's match the word with their meaning. Okay. First word is transit. As I had told you, the meaning of the word transit is, I think you have already done it, yes. The meaning of the word transit is the process of being moved or carried from one place to another. B number is C-O-Z-Y, cozy. Cozy means very comfortable. That means the answer is warm and comfortable. You have to match with warm and comfortable. Third word is worship. Worship means say prayer to God. Yes, that means the answer is so, respect for God. So, respect for God especially by saying prayers. Fourth word, charming, C-H-A-R-M-I-N-G, charming. Charming means very attractive, very pleasant and attractive. H-I-R-E, higher. Higher means pay money to borrow something for a short time. And in the paragraph, in the text, you can hire a taxi. It's written over there. That means you can pay money to borrow taxi for a short time, and you have to pay money for that, for using others' taxis for a short time. In the text, it is given over there. Now, let's discuss about the fill in the blanks. Veretar is a to Dharan from Sunsari. It's in the first line. Very easy answer. Transit point. Yes, it's given over there. Charles Point is also known as I had already told you, the British Prince Charles visited Veretar in 1994. He climbed the peak. And Charles Point is also known as, it is now known as Veretar Viewpoint. It is given in the end of first paragraph. Veretar Viewpoint. Now Charles Point is also known as Veretar Viewpoint. Can be reached walking 20 minutes from west from Dharan. You can reach to second Pathivara Devi temple walking 20 minutes west from Dharan. Visitors can enjoy of the plains of Kosi from Veretar Viewpoint. Dear students, from Veretar you can, when you look at the south, you can observe the plains of Kosi, and when you look at north you can see Kumbhakarna and Makalu, Himalayan ranges like Kumbhakarna and Makalu. That means the answer is visitors can enjoy beautiful scenery of the plains of Kosi from Veretar Viewpoint. You can see very beautiful scenes of plains, Tarai. Now let's discuss some of the questions. How far is Veretar from Dharan? How far is Veretar from Dharan? The answer is in the second line. Yes, it is 16 km northeast from Dharan. It is written over there, and you can write the answer in this way. Veretar is 16 km far from Dharan. Second number question is, at what elevation is Veretar situated? It is atop of the hill, almost 1450 meters high from sea level. It is given in the text. That means it is 1450 meters high from the sea level. How is the weather of Veretar? Next question. Let's discuss about it. How is the weather of Veretar? It is 1450 meters high from the sea level. That means it has very good climate. It is very cool and fresh. You feel cool over there. From the sentence, people from different places visit Veretar for a picnic in the winter and to enjoy cool, fresh air in the hot summer. That means Veretar is a cool place. The weather is cool over there. Now, question number D, let's discuss about it. Where does Pathivara Devi temple lie? In the text, it talks about second Pathivara Devi temple. That means Pathivara Devi temple lies in a 20-minute walk to the west from Veretar. If you walk for 20 minutes west from Veretar, you can worship, you can observe second Pathivara Devi temple. Now, question number E. Would you like to visit Veretar? Why? Why not? In this question, you have to say whether you like to visit Veretar or not, and you have to support your answer with explanation. If you like, why do you like to visit? If you don't like, why you don't like to visit? You have to explain. Would you like to visit Veretar? I think in this world, nobody likes staying home. Everybody wants to visit places. That means, of course, yes, I would like to visit Veretar. You would write in this way. Yes, I would like to visit Veretar. Now why? You have to answer the question why. I would like to visit Veretar because it is very beautiful. It has good scenery. In winter, it is good for picnic. In summer, we can enjoy cool, fresh air we can see. beautiful scene of Tarai region, and we can observe Himalayan ranges like Kumbhakarna and Makalu from there. That's why I would like to visit Bhanetar. In this way, you can write the answer. Or if you don't like to visit, if you say no, I would not like to visit Bhanetar, then you have to support this statement with explanation. Suppose you write no, I would not like to visit Bhanetar. You have to give reasons. You can write this: there are no very cozy hotels. It is far. The road is not good. In this way also you can write the answer, but I think nobody is going to write answers in this way. You would write, yes, I would like to visit Bhanetar because it is very beautiful place. It has good temperature, it has good hotels. We can see plains as well as Himalaya ranges from there. I believe that you would write in this way. Now, dear students, I hope you understood the text, and I hope that you understood how to write this kind of description of your own place. So, be prepared with your writing. And if you have any queries regarding this, you can message me, or you can have questions, you can ask me questions. Have a good day. Thank you.